trueOGseries. It's your boy Sun Zulu. We are in the building. We got Tyler B, Low Key,
Yes, sir.
Graffiti Tech, and of course the man on the wheels of steel, Bishop the DJ. How y'all feeling today or the night?
Sorry about that. Yeah, it's your boy Bishop DJ. Beautiful day out.
Yeah,
So,
today
how
was
could you not
wonderful.
be in a great mood?
It was like almost
Yeah,
70
it was
degrees.
good. The weather was nice.
I seen people rocking shorts. I couldn't even get mad at them.
Yo, people was kind of it was a party like a graffiti alley earlier. It was like hundreds of people. I ain't go.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
It was a couple day party. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to be like positive about it, but at the same time, we in this pandemic still. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't taking it seriously.
All I'm
They still having sneaker conventions in Atlanta.
You said sneaker convention?
Right, and Larry Hogan.
Man, check it out. Atlanta is wide open. Yeah, I was watching something. The dude was doing this. It was a sneaker convention. I'm like, he all walking around talking about COVID. I got my mask on though, and I'm looking at it like, yo, but it was like hella people. Atlanta wide open though, and Texas getting ready have it where you can take the mask off now.
I mean, I believe it. Maryland, like low key, she was saying like Larry Hogan. That guy, he's got a grudge against Baltimore. I don't know what it is about Larry Hogan, but yeah. Anyway,
well, he gonna run for president, so he better be nice.
I don't think he's gonna win though. I don't even think that's a conversation. Anyway,
I feel like he needs to.
Yeah, like let's see what's up.
I know.
You got my vote.
You know, we'll see when the time comes. But you know, Verzuz. This is one thing, you know, during the pandemic that a lot of us have been able to rally around. You know, I remember when the pandemic started. It's crazy. It's been a year, but DJ Premier versus RZA. That was like one of the first Verzuz events. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And,
it was amazing.
You know, Tim and Swiss, they finally sold it. You know, they sold it to Triller. Of all the companies to sell it to, they sold it to Triller, which is it's almost like TikTok. It basically is TikTok. Yep. It's TikTok.
Hey, look, Triller
will fall apart.
TikTok will fly.
You think it's gonna fall apart?
I still use Triller.
Man, every time they something good going and they end up selling it fall apart. I'm sorry. BT.
So I take it you don't.
Look at the Beats by Dre. Man, come on. Everything that gets sold falls apart.
So you feel that way about Tidal too? Because Tidal
it was too soon. It felt like it was still a baby, so it's like it's too soon to get rid of it. Like why?
Well, when it comes to Verzuz, I agree with you. Hold on, let's go. What would you say, Loki?
I feel like Verzuz, when it started, it was just supposed to be for fun. Nobody wanted to. Now they make money off of it and make it more official, and then have Ciroc bottles in the back. And it's like, bro, we didn't ask for all of this. Like, as an audience, as a viewer, I don't care about none of this shit. I don't want to drink no Ciroc.
No, they see a dollar.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to listen to these battles. That's all I care about. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if they're in the same room. Why would they be in the same room? It's a whole pandemic. All right, like just have them play their records, and then you know.
That's what stopped the Ashanti and
they see a dollar
battle, wasn't it? That's what stopped it originally.
Yeah. You said what?
Ashanti and Keisha
Cole. Like I think Ashanti got COVID or something like that, and I'm like, we didn't ask for them to be in the same room. And at a certain point, everybody just stopped caring.
But at the same time, it still draws people though.
Because
it still draws people.
They were both fine with doing it the day it was scheduled from two different places. And it was like the Verzuz powers that be themselves that chose not to do it. And it's just like, I don't know. They've been kind of whack to me once they dropped on Apple Music. Yeah. So it's like, okay.
You think Apple Music did change the presentation up though? That was when the presentation really started
because
changing.
It made it accessible constantly. Mm-hmm. It made it constantly accessible. At first, you had to make sure to be there or be square, beat me there, don't meet me there to get on time for the Verzuz. You know, you had to be on Instagram on time, make sure that your phone was charged and everything else. Now it's like, oh, well, it's always there for me to look back on.
Right.
It's around, and it's just kind of like, I can watch them at any time.
Did any of y'all actually watch any of the battles like through Triller? Because I did watch one of them. Now that I think about it, I remember somebody, well, no, it wasn't It wasn't Verzuz, but it was like a boxing match or something. It was either like a UFC fight.
Really?
It was actually when we filmed the video for I Ain't Dead. What was that fight? I was laughing. I was like, damn, he got knocked out.
Knocked out. I remember.
Nate Robinson.
I don't know.
Nate Robinson and that Jake Logan.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was under them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They had that. It was a Triller presentation. So like the thing about Triller is it's music based. Like it's a music based streaming platform. So like music is first and foremost. And it is like that with TikTok, but I think like Triller, they have more like licensing agreements in place. So like it's more things that can be done. I think that's one of the main reasons why this deal kind of happened. You know what I mean?
I mean, you know what? I was being a little negative, and then when I think about it, maybe it might help. I mean, I don't know. Time will tell, but we gotta see what they're gonna do with it. Because when you said that it was music based, it kicked back in my head. Was like, well, maybe it's not gonna be that bad. So I hope not.
Well, you know, we're gonna get back into the mix in a few, but you were saying, Bishop, you know, like you think this ruins like the legacy of what they were building, like, and that's something that I wanted to ask y'all. You know,
it was too soon. I think it was too soon to sell it. I mean, obviously that's going to be the goal when you got a big company, when they start blowing up, you know, get rid of it while it's profit there. But I mean, it still feel. I mean, even though it's been a minute now, but
let's look at companies. Yeah. Look at some companies that with a leadership where it's been in the same family for decades. You know what I mean? Like what's a good company?
Johnson.
And yeah, they are leading the vaccine effort right now.
Johnson doing everything. They make baby oil, lotion, okay, plastic plates. They do anything.
I want to say Walmart with the Walton family, but I'm not 100%.
Yeah.
But
Walmart is like actually one of the top companies in the U.S. still, so they doing something right. So
okay,
is Amazon family based?
Well, no, Amazon was Bezos.
No, I think Jeff Bezos carried that.
Amazon is.
I know his wife is part of it.
That would be considered like a first generation thing, you know.
Okay,
but
yeah,
that's the thing, you know. When you got companies like this, you know, when you got like a vision. Mm-hmm. I would have liked personally them to develop it a little bit more. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
What I do appreciate about this little deal is that every artist that has done Verzuz so far got some money out of it.
Yeah.
You know, at least it's not like it's just a Swiss thing and a Timberland thing. Like, I feel like if they wouldn't have split it with these people that really helped build Verzuz to be what it is, that would have been the problem for me.
As long as they don't water down the battles.
But Diddy could have been breaking checks though. We didn't need like a white owned. I'm pretty sure it's white owned. A white owned company, like you know what I'm saying. Like Diddy was giving people Ciroc checks for the Verzuz.
From what I read, they said what they're trying to do is how with Apple Music it was a partnership. Even though they're buying them, they wanted to still feel in the sense of a partnership. So I'm hoping that means like, hey, we're not really going to try to water down y'all shit, but maybe if it's a
hip hop for profit,
you know,
hip hop for profit,
like doing
I hate to say it,
a censored version and an uncensored version, like just having them accessible because everybody wants to watch it, but Triller was for the kids at one point.
Well, look, I'm gonna say this one thing, you know, we're gonna get back into the mix, you know, because a lot of success that has been had because of this is because these artists are like legacy artists. You know what I mean? So like you already know the catalog. So moving forward, there's only so many like, you know, legacy show offs you can have. You know what I mean? Moving forward, you're gonna have to like have newer artists, emerging artists and stuff like that. So it can actually be a community that's not based on nostalgia because like I said, nostalgia only goes so far. But, you know, it is good that they do have this legacy thing going.
And producers.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one with Scott Storch is my favorite one. I would like to see more producers. I want to see Metro Boomin and some of these newer guys who know do they little thing.
Have new versus old or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah definitely.
An old producer versus a new producer.
We'll see. But all right, let's get back into the mix. You know, it's the True OG series. Bishop the DJ, Sun Zulu, Tyler B, Low Key, Graffiti Tech. You all ready? Yeah. Yo, we gonna have to update that one. That's that old tag.
I pulled it out.
Yeah.
Everybody else's name is.
Yeah, we gonna have to come up with a new one for that. What's going on in the world? It's trueOGseries. As you heard, Bishop and Son, Tyler B, Low Key and Graffiti Tech.
Hey yo.
I was feeling that mix. I was starting to get into that. I was
Okay.
zoning out.
I was over here dancing.
Okay, that was a bop.
I be cracking up because y'all. I look up and y'all look all serious and tough.
I got bust out for that today, so.
Word.
And I'll be like,
that makes nasty, so I have to, you gotta do the
y'all
thing.
be getting nasty with the beat, and I'm over here like, oh, this is nice.
I've been making them scrunch faces.
Yes, y'all love a good scrunch face in there. Here I come looking like Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls.
Stop it.
Nah, we gotta talk about the women in hip hop though, because
because that's my favorite time.
Yes, sir.
what's going on with dudes? We gotta talk. We gotta talk about some things, guys, because right now the women, the ladies, they are killing it. Like
we doing that.
It depends on who you looking at though, because I had something to say about that.
But we got Cardi B. We got Cardi B. Let's start with Lauryn Hill, because Lauryn Hill back in February. Her debut album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, went diamond. You know what I'm saying? After all these years, it went diamond, which is 10 million sold, for those who don't know, worldwide. You know what I mean? That's impressive. And to follow that up, Cardi B just went diamond with was it Bodak Yellow?
Yep, Bodak Yellow went diamond. And WAP is about to. WAP is like 5 times
WAP is
right
close.
now. So it's already coming up, and it's only been out for 7 months.
I don't like that.
My thing is though, I just want to know.
I don't, man. There's too many
I gotta
female
roll up my
MCs.
sleeves for this conversation.
No.
It's too many real female MCs out there, and we giving it to. I mean, I know she went diamond. All right, so what? Just sold a lot. I mean, it's a lot of hoes everywhere. Okay, they gonna love it. But what about some real female artists? Like, I'm tired of hearing about these whores, man. I'm tired. I love them.
So
it's good for me in my profession because I work in the club, so that's perfect. But I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of it. We're the real ones.
I think that's why Lauryn Hill's album went diamond though. Her album went diamond though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a whole different perspective.
Female MCs though. I'm tired of doing that.
They don't support the Rapsodies. They don't support the Angel Hazes.
You got to cram it down their throats.
The Rico Nasties, the Tierra Wax. So who the hell are we? So niggas is gonna support the Cardi B's, the Nickies, and everybody else. And everyone's
all
doing
of them
great.
that you just named get more recognition than Chica, because she
and I was gonna say
she ain't even the finest looking on the block for real. Like Rico Nasty still get played more than Chica because she's fine. Right?
But that's the market. I get it.
All right, hold on. Let's pause it right there. And there's no disrespect. Let me put this out there. There's no disrespect. Can you tell me a Chica song?
Absolutely. Songs about you should games.
You said what's the name of the song? Because I haven't heard any of her music.
I don't know who that is.
Listen to You Should.
Industry games.
Industry games. All right, I'm gonna check it out.
Yes, I'll send you my little playlist. I'll be having a playlist.
High Rises is an amazing record. Like the samples, because she can sing and rap. She can actually sing. So check her out though.
Oh, I also know her because she always being like controversial. She always be arguing with people on Twitter and stuff.
Oh yeah, she
But she don't even be wrong. Like it's not like she be saying stuff and just be dead.
But people be saying stuff to her, so she be defending
they be
herself.
talking about her little bit of chin hair, but like
she got chin.
But she don't even mind her chin hair because she be getting hoes. You know.
Okay.
So she like
that's Miss Bitches right.
We love our stain. Okay. We okay. She out here representing.
But here's my thing though. This is my thing though. Like, why is it that? And Bishop actually highlighted it. He highlighted it perfectly. We got Lauryn Hill, even though she's from like 20 years ago, she's going diamond. You know what I'm saying? But from today's generation, it's Cardi B, and their topics, their content is completely, it's like diametrically opposed. You know what I'm saying? It's just completely separate from each other. But at the same time, what is it about us fellas? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Step your cookies up.
No, I'm saying when was the last time you heard of a diamond single or album from a male
I'm gonna be
rapper?
honest with you. You know what? I've been like this from day one. I really don't like. I mean, I know sex sells. I don't want to hear that in a rap song. I'm sorry. I don't care if it's on a man or a woman. If it's a dude talking about how many hoes he ran through, I'm skipping to the next song. I don't want to hear it. Lil' Kim, because I liked her as a person and I just liked her all around, I listen to Lil' Kim.
But she do it different.
Right. And see that, and I explained it. I was talking to somebody earlier and I said that. I said, she completely different. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, but she started all this mess that's going on there, but they just took a piece of her and ran off with it. And it's just like...
Nicki was like the closest thing to Lil' Kim to me. And like I feel like Megan kind of got that.
Some nasty
Yo, with all this going on now, I actually miss her. I ain't gonna lie. I want her to come back. I want her to come back.
As far as like vulgarity, Trina was saying some nasty shit.
Trina was.
I mean, they all were.
So
they all were.
Because she was the one to take it to that next level out here talking.
Who, Trina?
Right. Trina.
Yeah,
yes.
she took it to the next level. Like Kim came in and she was talking nasty, but it was more like mysterious.
I don't even know. I only want to ask what happened to Shauna.
I
don't know about
I used to love Shauna. Whatever happened to her?
I mean, Kim said deep throat on a record, so
that whole Def Jam situation didn't work out.
Maybe early 2000s.
I guess to answer your question,
like,
look back at it though.
Here's my pum pum, and that's what
I said
it
to
is.
answer your question. After you ask where the men are, and I'm gonna step out there and I'm gonna say the men are the ones that are behind the music. They're the ones that are writing or helping write the songs. They're the ones that are producing it. They're the ones that are funding it.
And Cardi B writing for Cardi.
I don't even want to consider them rappers.
They're making money off of it. So it might look like the male rappers are taking L's, but it's like no, we just got a phenomenal Jay-Z and Nipsey song, and all these guys in Atlanta are making bread off these chicks.
Let me rephrase it then.
You know what I'm saying?
From this generation, what artist is gonna even have like a diamond single? Because I mean, Cardi B just had a diamond single. She's in this generation, so like, what male artist in this generation is gonna have a diamond single?
K. Dot.
You think so?
Yeah.
Which one?
I would love for it to be him.
I have to see which one is close.
Adam B.
And you saying from this generation, I'm gonna say NBA YoungBoy. I'm surprised he didn't.
YoungBoy.
Diamond.
He's like the number one YouTube star as far as music. I think he would probably be the closest one to get in.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned him.
Yeah,
I can see that a couple
years.
I'm
a little surprised. Like I would have never thought.
Right.
I would have never thought YoungBoy, but like there's no reason behind why I wouldn't think YoungBoy, but I guess.
But the reason why I said that, because I was in Soundgarden over the weekend and I was talking to them, and they said that those CDs, and mind you, this is CDs, it's not downloading. Yeah. People they're actually going in there and buying YoungBoy CDs, and I'm like, for real? Like actually buying them? They was like, yeah, we can't keep them in. Every time they get a nice amount in, they sell out.
I'll say this though, just from going to like South Africa, like cassettes and CDs and stuff like that are still around the world in use more than people think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Roddy Ricch the Box is actually 8 tons of platinum. That'll probably go down there.
Yeah, I was about to say that's something
that's a song that could still get played.
Lil Baby hot. I don't know. Maybe Lil
Baby could do it.
I was thinking of Lil Baby.
So I don't think male rappers are that bad off compared to female rappers. I think we just putting the female rappers are getting more spotlight right now because of the social climate, but male rappers are doing their thing too. It's still Drake is still.
I just want more variety.
Still big.
I ain't gonna say I want more variety from the females because they got it out there. I just need them to shine. Like they need to stop focusing on the sex part of it. And
some of them don't want to shine like that though. One of them you named, I think Rapsody or one of them don't really care to be.
I think
I noticed.
She's not going to sell out, but I think that
Rapsody already has respect from the industry and so many other.
Yeah, I don't think she cares to be famous.
Bro, I don't care about.
I felt that same way. That's the vibe I got from her.
Like they're like, but look at your YouTube. Rapsody is like, look at the respect I have amongst my peers, though. Like
that's all that matters.
And look who's in my phone who wants to do business. Look who I'm writing with. Like she wrote with Queen Latifah a couple months ago. Like after I write with Queen Latifah, you can't tell me shit. I'm sorry.
I feel you on that.
You know what I'm saying?
And what's crazy about that?
With me, bro. What are you talking about? I don't give a fuck about these YouTube views. Like what?
Okay.
What's crazy about it though?
She produces great videos. Like
she does have great videos.
Right. Amazing videos.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I remember her from like Cooley High days. Like that's I remember Rapsody.
Yeah.
Like she really came up. Like, and she about the love of the culture. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's what I like about her.
But yeah, you know, we need to get back into the mix. You know, we're gonna get back into this when we come back at the end. You know, we're gonna get into one thing. I'm gonna keep it a secret. We're just gonna get into this. All right, trueOGseries.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Welcome back. It's the trueOGseries. We're gonna take this out. Yeah, you know, before we get up out of here, I think we should start something, you know, where we talk about what was our songs for the week, you know what I mean? Because people want to know what we listening to, you know. So let's start with, you know.
Yeah, work your way around to me.
Right.
I was listening to my album, you know? Actually this whole weekend, because it dropped on the 10th. Well, it actually dropped on the 11th because DistroKid. But yeah, I've been listening to my music consistently to make sure everything is good and all of that. So yeah, Dream Road 2 is out now.
Period.
Yeah.
All right.
Period.
What about you, Graffiti?
I've been listening to that Drake Scary Hours too.
Is it good, bro?
Yeah, that's my jam right now. That's my jam.
Word. What about you,
That
Tyler?
definitely tough.
Okay, because y'all know I'll be having to keep up with y'all. Y'all be having all these good songs, and then I'll be like, oh Lord, what you been listening to, girl? I actually been listening to that Sunshine remix with Rihanna and Fat Joe and that DJ.
Morpheus or something? Yeah, bro. Dude is nice. Like,
he's nice. Like, and I think he like 16.
Yeah, he's still a kid.
Yeah, and DJ Khaled and Fat Joe picked them up for a song.
I'm not surprised.
And it got, it's like the dopest Luther sample I've heard in forever.
Yeah, it has a crazy ear. Like all his remixes, they're lit. Yeah.
What about you, Bishop?
I've been listening to this album that we've been putting together. Y'all ain't heard nothing yet, man. I just been getting my ears ready for that. And honestly, outside that, and this gonna shock you, I've been listening to a lot of Future.
Why would that shock me? I know you're a Future fan.
I'm not really a Future fan, but
he never admitted.
But since I've been going back down to the club, I just been, listening to a lot of them hater shit as my joint. I mean, man, I gotta hit the hard joint. So, but yeah, I don't know what it is. I guess I've been seeing his name, and in a lot of shit lately. I was like, man, let me just re-listen to him for a while.
No, March Madness is always gonna be like my favorite.
Yeah, March Madness is my favorite.
But
that's my favorite.
Well, what you been listening to?
Right.
I was gonna say, like, I'm not even. I don't even be listen. I listen to hip hop, but I don't even be listening to hip hop sometimes. Like my song this week.
Be listening to himself, y'all.
If we could talk about any song, I'm here with the R's and the B's.
No, I've been listening to this song. It's a guy. His name is Lou Ballin. You probably heard it, or you probably seen one of his videos. Like he'll take like these texts on the internet, or like a viral, like a meme or something like that. It's mainly like text. And he'll like make it into like a song. So like he got this song, he put out like an original song called Long Text. Is actually pretty good. So I definitely
Long Text?
Long Text is spelled
Long Text.
TXTS. So yeah,
okay.
definitely check that out. It's funny. You know what I mean? The dude is funny in general. His name's Lou Ballin. It's like LUBALIN. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, yeah. Before we do get up out of here, though, we do have to talk about this. I was kind of avoiding it. It's something that's a little bit touchy. But
what's this now?
Being that these people are figures in the hip hop community that people look up to, we gotta talk about it. So
yeah, trigger warning for anybody that feels like they may be triggered. Just go ahead. We see you next time because we don't want to offend nobody. We don't want to hurt nobody, make nobody feel no kind of way.
Yeah, but the rapper T.I. and his wife Tiny, they've been accused of sexual assault. This time, 6 more women have come forward, including a member of the military.
I said that was happening. I said it was coming.
As a stripper.
I said if it was true.
Or like 13 people.
Also,
it was
like a high school student.
Before the 6, right?
And it's 2 men. It's not even all like a women thing.
Yeah.
It's
wow.
Well, people pulling back from him already. You know, he ain't in the Ant-Man series no more. Marvel pulled back off of him quick. I was like, wow, they not playing. They not playing.
And you know, these are all accusations. There are no official charges yet.
Allegedly.
You know, so everything's allegedly. You know, and I was just watching. Literally, I just saw him in Cutthroat City. You know, like probably like 2 months ago or so. And I enjoyed his performance. Like about
stuff like that. I mean, I get that a lot of big companies do pull back, but then what they gonna do when they see if a situation that goes to court and it's found that they were innocent the whole time? What are these? You know, can they sue those companies for that?
How many of these cases does that really happen?
Right, but what I'm saying is,
it does happen.
What can they do to cover themselves when these big companies pull back?
A grain of rice in a field.
I would say. I mean, speaking on something like that, it can happen. It just depends on the amount of damages, you know, that you really are seeking, you know.
Right, because I mean, anytime Disney/Marvel pull let you go, that's it. You ain't coming back. James Gunn got lucky and came back, but that's rare, especially with them. When they done with you, they done with you. So I'm like, that's just Disney. We ain't talking about all the other people that pull back.
I've seen something like that happen in like the anime world, where like Funimation, because there's a guy, his name's James Marsters, and he was like the voice of Broly, which if you remember the Dragon Ball movie that came out, that was actually pretty successful like a few years ago. He got accused of something, or he did something where it was something with sexual harassment, and they got him out of there quick. Like that's why it was nothing ever really followed up with it. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I hate stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, I know I'm not saying that it ain't true, but just what if it ain't? And you get found innocent. Then it's like your whole life destroyed off of that.
In that situation though, with the anime one, like that guy was guilty. They had the receipts, but you are right though.
Yeah, but I'm right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I don't understand when people do this stuff and they are found guilty. It's like, what you thought this wasn't going to get out?
Exactly, because at the end of the day, like from what I've been reading, because I've been kind of following this to see what's going on since the first person came out. And like, it's weird that these stories are eerily similar. Like the type of precautions that they were allegedly taking everybody's phones and stuff. And it's like, okay, clearly you don't.
Well, I mean, I get that part.
It's not going to come out now, but it's definitely going to come out eventually. At the end of the day, you don't need a phone to remember what happened. Like, right.
But everybody want to record everything, so that part I get. But
it's just, but at the same time, it's like, and if that was the case, and if they were doing something like that, I would understand why, people would want to have phones. I get it, but it's just like, dag, how do you even defend yourself to somebody as big as T.I., as big as Sky is?
Right.
Like, to defend yourself against that, and for 11 to 13 people have the same story.
Right.
And that's the thing. Yeah, it's the same.
And they're not always exactly the same, which doesn't make it seem like, oh, I read this person's story and then I'm gonna just come up with something that's similar.
Right. Like, and there are multiple cities, like multiple locations. This happened to me in Atlanta. This happened, and then most of the cities are down south. Like we're just dismissing that fact. And then also, like, I think personally for me, I think it's kind of true because, like, I've had a friend who met T.I. and, like, she, she's a stripper or whatever. So, she travels, to different cities or whatever. And, like, she was in a situation where he was literally picking girls out of a room. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? If everybody has stories like this, it's not anything.
What do you mean by that? Because, I mean,
like, he was literally, like, he walked into a room and he was picking girls to go back and sleep with him. You know how rappers do? They set up these hotel rooms. Yeah. They put all the girls in one room. They'd be like, who wants to come? Oh, me. This is that. All right. He likes these 3. Come with me. like that type of shit. But he was actually in the room picking, like, you know what I'm saying, who it was going to be. So it's just weird. Like the whole story is weird.
Really disappointing is if the accusations against Tiny come out, you know, to be true.
So what exactly are they saying that she did?
As a woman, you know?
I know it was an assault.
As a woman and a mother too.
As a mother to daughters.
That's what I was thinking about. I thought about their kids when that shit came out. I said, damn. And they all in the limelight. Yeah. And now they gonna have to hear this shit now.
Yeah. I thought about their kids too, because most of their kids are in the industry. You know what I'm saying?
Just had a baby.
Two of them. Yeah, Zanique is a whole singer, and I think the two of the sons are rappers. So it's just like,
yeah,
dude, that's.
Well, you know, right after this.
I'm sorry. What?
No, my bad. My good. Go ahead, Tyler.
No, I said Zanique dating Ben Hunter Izzy from up here, and that's the father of her kids. So it's just like, dang, this is affecting not just even their kids' lives, but this could potentially affect things that people are working with him. Because would you really want to be tied with somebody that killed
the R. Kelly syndrome? R. Kelly syndrome.
It's really unfortunate.
And you remember a while back when they was talking about his daughter was going to the hospital for something that he wanted to be there. What was it? What is it? The test that women go for?
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about like.
Yeah, he talking about he wanted to be in the room. I thought that was a little shady then. I was like, huh? I got a 19-year-old daughter. I don't even want to be around her when she got shorts on. Like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, nah, come on, yo. Like that was awkward right then and there. So when this happened, I swear I thought about that interview. It made me think about that, and I wonder how many other people in the industry remember that. Mm-hmm. But I'm sure they know more than what goes on and what we, more than what we know. But
let's just hope that the truth comes to light, at the end of the day. Yeah. You know what I mean? And let's not drag it out, We're going to get up out of here. trueOGseries.
I want to do something.
Yo, what's up?
It's something I want to start doing every episode. I want to start off. I want to start doing my kick for the day. Because, I'm a sneakerhead.
Word.
My Jordan, my Mellow Jordan 2s. Every week I'm gonna show y'all the joints. Some of my joints. I'm gonna have different ones. Obviously, I'm part of that sneaker community.
For all the subscribers, drop a comment. Shout out to all the sneakerheads. Yeah, let's get up out of here. Peace.
Right.
Period.
Ready.
What's going on, world? This is Sun Zulu. I'm here representing for the trueOGseries to let you know about Bishop's Netflix gift card giveaway. We are doing a $25 Netflix gift card giveaway on March 19th. It's open to everyone. You can enter by 1, following the trueOGseries on Instagram or Twitter, 2, tagging 2 of your friends in a comment on the post, and 3, sharing the post to your stories, adding Bishop the DJ's I Ain't Dead song to the story, and tagging trueOGseries in the story post. So get to it, win this gift card, alright? Peace.